Hi there, my beautiful Aquarius Pisces. Welcome into your reading. Today we're going to be looking into your month of October, and we're going to start off here with some overall energy, and then we'll look into career and into love. So let's see what we got. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. That's great. We have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Lily, spiritual love. And we have bird flying, news is on the way. So far so good. It does appear that your career is taking off. There is potentially a new project going on here that is definitely going to bring a lot of prosperity for you. If this is something that you have already started, maybe in October you're going to start to see some of that prosperity come in. And when it comes to love, we have here beautiful spiritual love. If you are already in a relationship, and maybe it's time for a baby, there could definitely be a little baby this month. And it's gonna be sort of like you have your soulmate, right? And in this case, the spiritual love, your baby, it's gonna be I feel like there's a strong spiritual bond between the two of you. You likely have a strong connection in that spiritual realm. And even when it comes to path and purpose, it could be intertwined. Maybe you'll even have a family business with this kid. Or you're going to influence a lot of each other's path and growing and learning. You has a parent, of course, but this kid is also going to have a lot of influence on you. So it's going to be this spiritual love. You're going to love each other hugely, but you're also going to evolve a lot together, okay? But we have, and even with this news is on the way, it almost feels like, you know, the little baby birth coming through with like, hey, a little baby's on the way. Let's see where we go. Now I'm excited. So, for career, we have friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So there you go. There is definitely something here in career that, excuse me, is a dream being fulfilled. So definitely that prosperity. This could be a time where you're going to need to either hire someone, or teamwork is going to be very relevant with this friendship card. But let's see where we go. Okay. All right. So there are a couple of messages here. We have the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. And I was just wanting to clarify this Four of Cups to get a little bit more information about what's going on. And the messages that are coming through are that, yes, you may have had failures in the past, but now you're really being able to overcome that and start fresh. Another baby over there, right? So definitely the start of something new, definitely the birth of an enterprise, the birth or conception of an idea. And there's something that is getting the takeoff towards the Ten of Pentacles. So again, another reference to a lot of money. So you are on the right path. You definitely are. It is going to be important for you to look into this Three of Swords and see, okay, I've had these failures in the past. It is influencing me in this way. I feel this way about career and about projects and my ideas. There could be a few limiting beliefs over there, okay, that we need to heal. But at the same time, I feel like you need to take a rest. And there could also be a limiting belief here that says you have to do it all on your own. That says you cannot trust people to do the things that you ask them to do. And that is something that you need to work on, because I feel like you'll need to delegate a few things this month and take a breather. Okay? It really feels like you're needing to just sleep in a little bit more. So you have let's say you have a physical store and it opens at X time. Ask someone to go, or hire someone to go and open the store at that time. Sleep in if you need to, okay? There's something about you need to prioritize rest and recharge and me time. Otherwise, you're going to go nuts, okay? Because this is the start. And as the work evolves and as you grow and as the business grows, the work is going to build up. It's going to go faster. And you're going to need to know how to balance work and rest, essentially. Okay. So start doing that work now. And this does involve friendship, delegating, asking for help, not having to do it on your own. Okay. I really feel like this is going in a beautiful way, but we need to find the balance. Otherwise, it's always going to be like this. And something that is like this, then it has a tower moment. Okay? It needs to be like this. Balanced, okay? Not like this, but this. So that is your message for October. We need to look into limiting beliefs, see what is holding us back. And we need to look into limiting beliefs, especially when it comes to co-workers, asking for help, all of those things. Okay? And then rest. So, it's time to take action. Your advice here, prosperity lies ahead, and we have nothing will come of this situation. And it's that thing. If you don't know how to balance your energy and your lifestyle, nothing will come from this. Okay? Because you need to be healthy. Otherwise, you're not going to be giving your best to this business, and the business is just going to start going down. Okay, so you have a great potential here. Lots of beautiful new moon energy. All of them indicating that it's time to take action because this is something that has a solid future. Okay, but you don't have to take this action alone. All right, so just keep that in mind. But let's get here into love and relationships, and we have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So if you are single as a Pringle, have nobody in your radar, this is your call to believe, because you have a spiritual love coming through. Okay, and with the news is on the way, you could be communicating with this person very soon. Right? If you are in a relationship, there you go. Maybe you're wanting to have a little baby, you're wanting to evolve this connection, whether that is moving in together or getting your first house together, getting your first car, whatever. There is this feeling of, I feel like there's a bit of anxiety in this. Maybe you want to propose and there's anxiety around it, like, oh my God, what if the other person says no or something? Believing is seeing, okay? And there's this call of you either need to be confident in yourself and what you have to bring into a relationship. If you are in a relationship already, you need to be confident in that relationship, okay? And trust it. Let's see here. Ooh. All right. We have lots of stuff. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So, these cards also wanted to come out. We have the Hanged Man, Ace of Pentacles, Magician, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. There is this feeling of, if you are single, never finding your one true love. I feel like there's a little bit of that, again, anxiety in there. And lack of belief, lack of trust. And I feel like you've been doing the work on yourself. I really feel like you have. With the Eight of Pentacles, you've been definitely working way too hard on career. It's been paying out and it is going to pay out. But that's not the only thing about life that exists, okay? You also exist and your personal life also exists. And so I feel like you definitely have been working hard. Just don't forget to work hard on yourself too. But I feel like you've been doing that too. And you are ready, okay? But I feel like there's a little bit of an anxiety of, what if I'm not ready yet? So I feel like you are trying to manifest something, but at the same time, it feels like you don't believe in it. And it feels like, oh no, it's way too soon still. You know, I still need to learn a lot more. There's still conflict. I still need to end cycles. You're creating that reality for yourself. When in fact, you're ready. You're ready to manifest this. Things are moving fast, okay? You're ready to manifest this lover. But I feel like you don't believe it. Maybe you don't deem yourself as worthy of it. And that is something that we need to change, okay? If you are in a relationship, again, you don't believe that you deserve this happily ever after with this person. It's not that you don't want this relationship and you don't believe in the love of this relationship, but I feel like you, put in a simple way, I feel like you have a fear of this ending and this person walking away, right? If you are trying to get pregnant, maybe there's a fear of, oh, we're never going to make that happen. Maybe you've already tried, right? And it hasn't been easy. But I feel like you're kind of being discouraged or letting yourself be discouraged and think that this is not for me. This is not going to happen. Right? So this month for love, and we even have this card wanting to come out, dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. So again, if you are single, this person is close. If you are in a relationship, focus on having fun. And a key factor here is going to have the time to have fun. Okay? So we need to look at this first so we can have fun in this. Okay? But with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like there's a big hesitation here in taking the next step in your love life. And it all has to do with this fairy spotting, with believing in this. Believing in yourself, believing in your worth, trusting this relationship and believing in it. Whether you're ready with this person or it is someone that you're manifesting, you need to believe in that relationship, that it does exist, that it is healthy, and that it is long-term and it's going to stay here. Okay? But things are moving. So whether this is, again, you're finding out that, hey, you're pregnant, right? Or you're moving forward together into a new chapter of your relationship, or you're just manifesting someone. That person is here. That next step is here. It's happening fast. Okay? So we have over here balance, spirituality, and practicality, and your hard work is paying off. There you go. You've been doing the work. So there's not, I don't know, something that you need to do to be worthy of this. You already are. Okay? Something that you need to do to be ready for this. You already are. All right? So whatever your scenario here is, that hard work that you've been putting yourself, it is paying off and it is coming into full fruition, but we need to balance this. Okay? It's very nice to say, oh, I want a relationship. Do you have the time for that? Do you have the mindset for that? Do you know exactly what type of relationship you want? How it's going to be? The habits you're going to share together? Okay? It's very nice and it's very easy to say, oh, I want this, but do you actually have the life for that? And right now, I don't think you do. Okay? We need to balance things here. All right? So it all leads into the same thing. Work and personal life balance. All right? So let's finish this up with some fun things for you to do. You can do these alone. You can do these with someone else. Let's see. We have time capsule or scrapbook, explore a town next to you, nature walk. We have cook a new dish, yoga class, ice skating or rollerblading, and Italian night. Okay? So feel free to take this as a little inspiration for your month ahead, but this is what I have for you. So if you're interested in getting an exact reading like this, but personalized for you, feel free to check the Look Mama I'm Flying tier on Patreon. And yeah, I'll see you there. So I wish you all the freaking best. I love you very much, and hopefully we'll talk very soon. Bye-bye.